Congressman, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Now, of course, we know that you can't, the Congress doesn't have enough votes to override a presidential veto. The Republicans also do not have the Senate. So it is largely a symbolic vote when it happens. The question is, are there some things that you can actually work with Democrats to change in the health care law that nobody likes, like, for example, a 1099 provision?
Yes, absolutely, David, and I'm a co-author of a bill that's going to repeal that provision on 1099s for every purchase over $600 that a small business or a corporation would have to file.
Even Barney Frank, by the way, has said he's against that. So that's something that positively both Republicans and Democrats can work on.
So there is that example, but in the meantime, of course, we in the House, since all spending bills originate in the House, we intend to defund the Obamacare legislation. The reason we're going to do that, obviously, is a $2 trillion cost in terms of an entitlement going forward is more than this budget can bear. And with all the new taxes and regulations and spending in the bill, we've got to be concerned about jobs in the United States. And this is going to destroy too many jobs. So what we're going to do instead is pass the bill to repeal into the Senate, see if we can generate support in the Senate, and in the meantime replace this with some common sense solutions, such as selling insurance across state lines. That reduces costs by 15%. Tort reform, we'll get that through the House, another 15% reduction. Allowing small businesses to form together in buying groups and basically make purchases with the same economies of scale as large companies. That will save costs. We're trying to focus on the individual, making health care more accessible to him or her, bringing down the cost for the individual rather than a government takeover of health care. That's what we're pushing to repeal and to defund.
Okay, Congressman, you make the statement that this health care plan would cost jobs, would destroy jobs.
Yes.
You state that as fact, but there are people on the other side who say the complete opposite, that this would actually create jobs. There's been a flood of people going into nursing school. The medical schools are bursting. We've talked to the guys over at the Cornell Weill Medical Center. They have quadruple the number of applications compared to just a couple of years ago, that this could possibly, with more people coming on insurance payrolls, require more people in the healthcare industry. Don't you see it like that at all?
Liz, there are, for example, 17,000 new IRS agents who will be hired under the bill. So there are some specific jobs. But the National Federation of Independent Business looks at the overall effect. The economists look at the overall effect. They count this as a 1.6 million job loss for the economy overall. And that's because anytime you hike taxes by $500 billion and you add all of these new regulations, you are putting a lug on the economic engine. And it's the overall impact of the economy at a point in time when we're nearing 10% unemployment. My state, 12.5% unemployment in California. So we're very, very interested in moving in the other direction, creating economic growth and more opportunity, and doing the common sense things that will bring the costs down in health care for the individual. So that's the approach we're going to take as House Republicans.
Congressman Ed Royce from California. Thank you very much, Congressman. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.